Hi everybody and welcome back to Manifestation Budgets. I hope you're all doing really well. Today I'm going to be checking in for week 1 of January and week 1 of 2025 and cash stuffing for week 2 of 2025. I am going to count them as weeks of the year, a little bit like Pounds of Potential does, so like 1 to 52, just because I feel like I'd keep track better of it if I do it that way. Also, I started my week on New Year's Day, which is a Wednesday. So my cash stuffing day is a Wednesday now moving forward. It's just working for me. I'm also doing a bit of like a diet and healthy eating and all that kind of stuff. And I'm tracking all that on a Wednesday as well. So it just makes sense to do it this way for me. So what we're going to do is we're going to go through the budget planner. We're going to then put the money that's left over from this week, which is a fair bit this week, into where it needs to go, and then we're going to cash stuff for the next week. So yeah, hope you'll all stick around for that. So as I said last time, I'm going to use the expense tracker now in this book rather than the diary spread page, just to keep track of what we've spent so far. So on the 1st of January, I took the kids to a birthday party. So I had to pop to Tesco and get a card, and that cost me £2. Now, a lot of people have said get a box of cards or get bulk buy of cards. I have done that in the past, but I've completely run out. So that is something that I need to look into because £2 a time isn't the best, especially with loads of kids' parties. And then when we went to the kids' party, so basically it was a child in my oldest son's class who was invited, but then obviously I brought the younger one with me, so I had to pay for his food. So it cost me £4.17, and I had to pay on the little self-service thing. So I had to do that on card, which was £4.17. So I put £5 back to bank. And then I put £10 from our gifts envelope into the birthday card for the child. So that was on the 1st. And then I also ordered our online food shop, which came to over £120, but I was refunded £9 worth. Because of some stuff that was like short dates and things like that. And the guy who was at the click and collect was really lovely and was like, nope, absolutely not. I'm refunding you. So with the refund, it came to £118.64. There was a no spend then on the Thursday, which is great. Friday was the day, obviously, in my last video where I told you we were going out with friends for the day and we decided to go to York. It cost me £40 in petrol. Now, it didn't cost £40 to drive to and back from York. However, obviously that's £40 just general petrol top up, so I've not had to put any more petrol in since then. Parking was £13.95 and that was only for about 4 hours. It's quite expensive. So again, I had to do it on the app. So I did £14 back to bank for that. And then we tried to make it a really low spend day. So we took a packed lunch with us. We said no drive-through coffees or anything like that on the way there or the way back. And then we just said we'd just have a mooch round and have a look at all like the scenery and everything. So the only thing we paid for was we did get a coffee while we were there, and that cost us £6.60. So pretty cheap. We left early because of the weather, because the bin men are coming. So if it starts getting really noisy in the background, I apologise. The kids were really cold. It was a really cold day. We didn't want to spend loads of money going to museums and paying and stuff like that. So we ended up deciding to leave a little bit early. And the plan was that the kids and my friends were going to go to the cinema. However, there was no tickets available that day. So they went the following day, but my friend booked it online and I transferred a £20 over. So again, £20 then went back to bank. Saturday was a no spend day, Sunday was a no spend day, and Monday was a no spend day. So that's 4 no spend days so far this year. So I'm really, really happy with that. But yesterday, which was Tuesday, the 7th of January, I subscribed to a fitness/calorie app. And I took £27.99 out of the health envelope, but I just rounded up to 30 because the rest will just stay in a bit of a buffer. And that came out of health. And then I did do the food shop online. Now, I've not put the amount here. It was around £70. But obviously, if there's any substitutions or there's any not available products, I may get a little bit of a refund. So I'm not going to put the actual final amount in there until I know for sure that that's the amount. So yeah, pretty good and not that much spent, which is great. So I'm really, really happy with that. In terms of what I'm doing on the diary spread, I'm just keeping a bit of a track of actually what's happening. So I'm putting my no spend days on, and I'm putting what I've been up to. So yeah, there was obviously the kids party Wednesday, no spend day Thursday, family day out Friday, and that's when my universal credit payment came in. Cinema trip on Saturday, but they took their own snacks to the cinema. So it was also a no spend day because the tickets were bought the day before. Sunday I went to my pole class and that was a no spend day. Monday it was back to school, back to work, and I went for a walk with my friend. But again, that was a no spend day, which was great. And then yesterday, obviously the fitness app was purchased and the food shop was purchased. So it wasn't a no spend day technically, but I didn't spend any money outside of that. So that is that. So I'm just going to move this out of the way, just to make sure I've got my little cheat sheet bit handy. Let me just find the page. I literally nearly forgot to put the bins out, so it's really icy. I had to literally force the bin open to put the last bit of rubbish in there before the bin men got here. Sorry, I can't find this page. Oh, there it is. So yeah, so I had to just rush when I got back from the school run to make sure that the bin men didn't go without taking our rubbish. So, okie dokie. I've got this extra £10, which is from my husband, and that is just going to go into one of my envelopes in the cash stuffing. So I'm just going to add that £10 to that for now. And then let's have a look at what we've got left this week. So let me bend that properly. I have not spent my personal money. So there is still the full £10 in there. So I took the money out of family fun envelope and put it into here. So there's £10 left in there and some change. Now I have ripped this envelope already. It's got a hole in it. So I'm not going to use the family envelope for coins. I'll have to put them somewhere else. Miscellaneous, again, not used it. Household, I think I'm just going to roll that over actually in there. I'm not going to take that out and restuff it. So I'm going to put £5 somewhere else this time. So yeah, the £5 is going to stay in there, and I'm going to also leave the £5 in shopping. I'm not going to put that in challenges, and then I'm just going to stuff these envelopes. It just works better for me to do it that way. So yeah, there was still £5 in shopping, didn't do any top-up shops, and still £5 in household. So I'm really happy with that. But like I said, I'm going to roll that over. I've got 10, 20, 30, and a little bit of change. So what I said in my visit, oh gosh, I'm chatting rubbish now. What I said in my last video was that I want to make sure that the money is going to the places that really need it. So I'm not going to be doing a massive amount of savings challenges. However, I'm going to put £10 into my cash stuffing for this week, which will go towards challenges. And this £20 is going to go into an envelope directly because I'm not near finishing any of my challenges, and it is a tight month this month, and I need to make sure the money is where it needs to be. So I'm going to jump to beauty. Now I've currently got 30 in there, so adding that 2 10s will make that 50. My hair appointment is at the end of the month, so I think it's like the 29th or something like that. So I need to make sure that I've got at least £100 in here. So yeah, I wanted to make sure that the money is going where I'll need it this month. So that's going straight in there. And then we can just get rid of this 40p. Oops. Knocking everything over. We can just get rid of this 40p in our penny savings challenge, which is in here. So I need my purple pen. I'm just going to cross off the two 20p's. Seem to be getting 20s a lot more than any other change. I did have quite a bit of change in here, but I don't remember where I ended up. I think, did I pay for something at one of those machines? I can't remember. But yeah, just 40p going in the penny challenge today, which is fine. And then we're going to jump straight to our cash stuffing. So obviously we've put a little bit more in here today because we've added the £10 rollover and the £10 my husband gave me. So cash stuffing for this week, let's just fan that out for a bit of a thumbnail. We've got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 5, and then £5 there. So 110 to play with today rather than 90. I'm going to pop it in this little cash tray from Little Moon Budgets. And we're going to get going. So personal gets 20, but we're going to play our game in here from Eva at the Rocking Witch. And I've just watched her video last night with her setup, and oh, it's gorgeous. I love all the bows. I want bows at the top of my binders, but I'm not allowed to buy anything at the minute, so I'm not allowed yet. But at some point, I'm coming for those binder bows because they're just so pretty. Okay, so we're going to roll this dice and see what we're saving out of our personal money this week. And it's a 1, so just £5 being saved. So we'll do the 1 here, and then we'll do 3 and 4. So that's 5 in total. Need some fivers. I don't think we've got any. I'm gonna have to use the coins, aren't I? Okay, so if we put this 10 back, so if we put the 5 in here for the challenge, well, let's see how much we've got in this at the minute actually. 100 in the bank, 20, 30, 45, 145, and it saves 296. So we'll just keep going at this every week until we complete it. And then I'll condense down so I can use the ones. So yeah, £5 being saved out of personal this week. And then 15, so I'll use these coins, £15 going into personal spending this week. We can put the change in there because that envelope is still intact for now. I don't know what I did. I must have just put too many coins in it. I think at one point we had loads of change in there, so it stretched it out. Okay, so family is going to get £10. I'm going to use one that I've already folded. That's great. Miscellaneous is going to get 10. And household is rolling over the 5, and shopping is rolling over the 5. So that is our cash for this week sorted. Hopefully, again, we will have another low spend. So because we've rolled over extra money, we normally put £5 in our summer tin, but today we're going to put 10 in. So that knocks off one of the £10 notes that go in here. It's a little bit dusty. And this challenge is a tin sticker that I got in my Dingley 12-day advent, and the tin was also part of the advent as well. So yeah, this saves £300 for summer. Obviously, we're not just going to save 300, but I have another challenge that I'm thinking of doing from the lovely Little Moon budget to also bump up summer. So yeah, we'll see. We will see. So there's that going in there, and then we've said £10 is going to go into Christmas. Now, Christmas, guys. So I've got all my challenges in here. So the ones that you've seen in my last videos that I've made a start on. And I corrected this at the end of the last video because I've done it wrong. But there's a new envelope in the back of this binder. Now, before I show you what envelope it is, it's not new. It's one I've already had, but it's new to this binder. So I said, I don't know if I said it on here, and I don't know if I just said it on Instagram, but I said, in 2025, I'm getting on a plane. I've manifested it. It's happening. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know who I'm going with, but I'm going on a plane. That's what I said before the new year. January the 1st, I get a message from my mum. Hi, guys. This is like a family group we've got on WhatsApp. Hi, guys. I've booked a villa in December 2025. Basically, save up for your flights. We're going. Okay, so that manifestation came round a little bit quicker than expected, which is amazing. Don't currently have a job, as you all know. Obviously, we do have the business, but the business doesn't turn around holiday money at the minute. And the side hustle I do for my friend also at the minute doesn't turn around holiday money. But it's booked. So basically, long story short, it's booked. I'm not telling you where I'm going yet until I show you the envelope. But it's booked in terms of the accommodation is booked. The flights are not booked. I have to save up and pay for flights. My sister potentially might want to have a baby at some point this year. Well, or get pregnant at least this year. So if she gets pregnant, which I'm manifesting for her also, then we will move the holiday to December 2026 instead, which would give me twice the amount of time to save. But if she doesn't get pregnant, then it's December 2025. So yeah, we have got a lot of manifesting to do, guys. So I want everybody manifesting for me, please, as well. Because we are manifesting to go to Disney. Oh my God. And not any Disney. Disneyland, Florida. Yes. I am a family of 5. I need money for 5 flights and spending money and park entry to Disneyland, Florida within the next 11 months. So we are in for a big challenge. Now, I've put the Harry Potter envelope in that I used to use because my main goal, if I go to Florida again, I've been when I was a kid, I've not been as an adult, is to go to Universal, Orlando, and go to the Harry Potter world there. So it's a combination of Disney with this beautiful challenge from Cashbook Cute and this envelope to go to the Universal Studio. Now, it's going to be, if we go this year, it's going to be at Christmas. It's going to literally be the 21st of December. So it's going to be through Christmas. So Christmas has taken on a whole new meaning when it comes to saving. So now when I'm saving in this binder, this is a holiday / Christmas binder. So it is going to have to save a lot of money this year. If it ends up being delayed until 2026, perfect. Like, we will get it fully funded, and it's fully funded, but it gives us more time to save for it. And if we need to use the money for something else or getting on a different plane, because you never know, then the money will come out here. So yeah, that was a very long-winded way to say Christmas needs to be amped up because Christmas is going to be everything. Now, I won't have to buy as many presents because the people that I'm buying for are all the people that will be going on the holiday. So I will be very clear with them to say, actually, yeah, presents are out the window, guys, because if you want me to pay for this holiday, the holiday is a priority. So this Christmas binder has a whole new meaning. So we said £10, but we're going to put 20 in here today. 10 and 20, and side hustle money and stuff like that will also need to go in here. So we are going to use our little dice tower and we are going to roll and see what challenges we are going to be doing. I'm just going to pause for 1 second because I'm just checking on little one. Okay, I'm back. He's absolutely fine. So yeah, we're going to roll and we're going to see which challenge we're going to do today. And we've got £20. Now, again, we don't have a lot of change and stuff like that, so we'll have to adapt. But yeah, here we go. So we've got number 3. So number 1, number 2, number 3. So it's here for the ho ho hos from Little Moon Budgets, and each Santa is 10. So £10 going straight in there. Obviously, because I do need to save a lot more than I anticipated, then obviously I will have to keep adding challenges to this. So every time, my plan is every time I complete a challenge, the money will go into this envelope and we will cross off a castle. I need to figure out flight prices and stuff like that. So we might not start crossing them off, or I might have to change it at some point. But yeah, that's the idea. When one of these is finished, it goes straight in there and we build up a big amount in the back. So that's that. Let's roll. Oops, stuck again. Oh no, I'm going to roll that because I didn't do it properly. Oh, 3. Okay, so anyway, that was 3. So we'll move 1, 2, 3. So we've got Oh Snap, also from Little Moon Budgets. And it's got a cute little cookie and gingerbread flipper in here. So I'm going to just make gingerbreads 5 and cookies 10. I'm going to let our dice tower flip for us. Let's just move these other coins out of the way. So it's a cookie, so that's 10. So that was easy enough. That was this envelope, wasn't it? So yeah, so that is the £20 gone into Christmas. So yeah, things like this are not going to go that far, but at least it's going to start building up, and we hopefully will start getting more and more stuffed in here. So that is Christmas. So we've now got 10, 20, 30, £40. Now, not all of this is going to challenges. We need to go into our envelopes and have a look where the money needs to go, because I don't want to put it all into challenges. So Pole, how much has Pole got? Pole has got 30. Now let me just see how many Mondays there are in February. Sorry, how many Sundays there are in February. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 in that budget in February, which means I need £40 to pay for my classes. So I think I'm going to put 10 in here, and then that is fully funded for this month. That's ready to go when I need to pay my pole class. You have to normally book before like the 3rd week of January. So yeah, I'll probably book it this Sunday to be fair, and then it's done. It's booked and I don't have to worry about it. And then I can start building up again. Gifts should be fine the way it is. That's got £50. I need to buy something for my nephew for his birthday this month. And then husband's birthday was fully funded already, and that's been organised, so that's not an issue. So this will buy something for my nephew. I'm not going to spend the full 50 though. I need to figure out what to get him. So yeah, beauty, I've already put money in here, haven't I? So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. I think I'm just going to put another 10 in here, to be honest, 60, because I need to make sure that this is fully funded in time. I will have a side hustle cash stuff in coming up at some point. So yeah, that will probably get some of that. I think it just depends what comes first in terms of money, because I have my side hustle that I do for my friend, I have my YouTube AdSense pay that should come in at some point this month, and I also have money that I'm making on Vinted as well. I've put loads of stuff on Vinted. My sister gave me a big bag of stuff, all labels, like still in, new, never worn, and I already sold £40 worth of stuff yesterday, so that money will be coming into this binder at some point. Even though this that you can see me wearing, it's like Teddy. This was one of the things she wanted me to sell, but I've stole it for myself, so it's so soft. Okay, so £20. I might do, not doing anything in clothing. Eating out is fine. Home is fine. Car is fine. Not doing my birthday yet. I'm just going to check, because I might just put the rest into challenges if there's nothing that needs it desperately in this. Just put this back in that I had. Abundance fund, staying as it is. Now, family time's empty, but we don't have any plans this month, but it does need to be built up. Just for us, has got some health. Health has just got 20 now instead of 50, because I bought the app access. School holidays has just got 20. That does need to be built up, but again, that might have to be through side hustle. Easter, I'm going to leave for a bit, it's not important. Trip fund also needs money, but again, side hustle money will cover that. So I think I'm going to put 10 in family time, just in case we make any plans this month. We're trying to keep it quite minimal this month, but I'd rather just have money in there just in case, and then I can put the last £10 into challenges. Now, do I do it in these ones, or do I do it in the other ones? I think I'll do it in these smaller ones, because then we can maybe break it up. Let's try the 3 as a cloud tracker. We might have to mess about with denominations though, so we'll see. We'll see how we get on. Might have to cheat a little bit. Can you see that? There. So it is the cloud, which is £4. So I've got 2 in there. Okay. How are we going to do this? Let's see what, we'll come back to putting the money in. So remember, we owe that 4. Oops. Let's see what else we can do, because what can we put a 6 in? What have we got in here? We've not done that one. That's 5 each. We've only got £1 in each of these. We need change. This is not going to work. What have we got in? We've only got 1 fiver in there, haven't we? It's just 1 fiver in there. Yeah, let's have a look in our other challenge binder and see what we've put in here. Oh, we owe that loads of money, don't we? Yeah, we're really low on change. We've only got 5s in each. Okay, what I'm going to do, I've got an idea. I'm going to take £4 out of my personal money, because I'm hoping to not really need to spend that much. I think I'm going to meet my friend later on today. I think we're just going to get a coffee, I think, rather than going out to eat, because we're both being really healthy. So £11 should be enough for that. I've not got any other plans. So yeah, because otherwise this is not going to work. So let me put the £4 in there. And then what I'll do is, until we've got some more change in that binder, we're going to have to see. So, what have I put in here? Did I put a £5 in here so far? So I'll take the 5 out and I'll put the 10 in. And then we owe that £10, don't we, next time? Oh, I think someone else said they'd had a problem with this challenge. I might just scratch it all off because it's messing up the envelope. And I don't want it to mess up this placeholder. Right, okay, let me take that out. Let me take this envelope out. Because it's, yeah. I don't know what's happened to it because it's never happened on any of the other ones. Okay, let me just scratch it all off and see what it saves. So spoiler alert, if you don't want to know, look away. 15, 7, 11, 6. Sorry if I'm shaking it. 9, and what's that? I can't even see. And 1. So let me just get my calculator. 6 plus 3 plus 11 plus 9 plus 17 plus 7 plus 1 plus 15. Isn't that right? £69. Tell you what, I'm gonna just, I've got a million of Little Moon Budgets challenges. I think I'm just gonna not use this one for now. I'll see if I can get all the sticky stuff off and then use it just to cross it off. I'm thinking that's what I might do. I might re-sticker it. But yeah, I'm just going to disable that one for now because I just can't use it at the minute. And then that means that we can put this £15 somewhere else. And I'll get a new envelope for this and put that in. Yeah, let's have another go on this one, on this scratch off from Dingley. And see. So let's roll a dice. 2. Oh, let me get my little moon. My little moon. I'm keeping those Christmas scratches out because I'll use them for the Christmas challenges. So number 2, let's see what's behind this little pig's butt. So it's a £2. And then let's do another one. Just see. Again, because we've not got any change, we might have to just improvise. And 1. 4, 5, 6. Okay. Also, Abby keeps saying in her videos, everyone should have got a little Hoover for Christmas, but I didn't. I just brush it off and then Hoover it. Okay, so 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm going to get my other pound out my spending, my personal. Why not? Means my envelopes are right, and it just means more saving, doesn't it? Because I'm trying not to spend, so the more that I can save, the better. So, yeah, that means £11 can go in there, and I can take this 5 out. So £11 in that challenge so far. Let me just cross off these little numbers just so I know I've done it. Yeah, I've got so many. Most of my challenges are Little Moon Budgets, and then obviously Dingley now because of my advent. I don't want to do Crack the Code because it's going to be a random number. Let's do a Mac Moo or Mac Tails. We'll use this little cookie one. So gingerbread is cow's face, cookie is cow's bum, and it's cookie, so it's cow's bum, which is £5 again. So, I've not got my black Sharpie. I'm going to have to use purple. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. So that's another £5 going in Mac Moo and Mac Tails, and that's from Jules at Scottish Highlander on a budget. So go and check her out if you've not done so far. I don't think her shop's open currently, but she is filming on YouTube. And then we can either put one in this one or we can start this one off. I feel like I want to start off this savings bingo because at least then everything in this binder's had a little bit of love. So we've got £5. So I'm going to do, I'll just do the 5. I don't. So again, like I said in previous videos, these challenges will just go to what needs it at the time. Potentially, at some point, I might reallocate this into Christmas. But if it's a challenge I'm reallocating, I won't just put it in the challenges. I'll put it straight in the Disney challenge at the back, if that makes sense, rather than it going. So it's going to Disney, but it's not going to another small challenge, if that makes sense. So that's all the money gone. Apologies again for all the jumbling around and indecisiveness, but that is manifestation budgets, as you all well know. So we have cash stuffed for week 2 of 2025. We're going to try and have another low/no spend week as much as possible. I'm going to sort my nails out because they're all chipped at some point, and then yeah, I'll see what I can do with this challenge because I do love it. It's beautiful, but I don't know, something's just malfunctioned on the stickers, so I'll have a play around with it, see if I can clean it off, and then get rid of this envelope, and I'll bring it back next time hopefully and put it back in, and we will just cross them off because they're quite big amounts, you see, so we're gonna have to save for them, I think, because £17 is quite a lot, so we'll see. But yeah, thank you so much for joining me for another video, and I will catch you all in my next one, which will either be week 3 or side hustle, depends what order things come in. But yeah, I'll catch you all then. Take care, guys. Bye.